Better watch your backs and grab the garlic and holy water. I'm Gloria, and we're off to Ustalav today on Visit Golarion. Welcome back, friends. In our next two episodes, we're going to explore the haunted land of Ustalav. Bordered by Belkzen to the west, the Gravelands to the south, Mendev and the Sarkoris Scar to the north, and Numeria, Razmir, and the River Kingdoms to the east, the immortal Principality of Ustalav once held great power and commanded respect from all between the Tusk Mountains and the West Selen River. Nowadays, many see the country as a shadow of its former self, though some might argue that's a good thing. Ustalav's record is spotty, to say the least. More than 2,000 years old, Ustalav boasts a history marred by tragedy, bloodshed, and terror. Ustalav was founded in 2361, when Soy Voda Ustav united the Varisian communities that wandered the land. Under his rule, Ustalav grew, at the cost of Kelid blood and territory. For 500 years, the House of Ustav developed the countryside into a kingdom, driving out orcs, barbarians, and anyone else who challenged their authority. One might say that karma eventually caught up to Ustalav, for soon they were beset by the undead hordes of one of the most powerful evils in recorded history, Tarbophon. Truthfully, Tarbophon deserves far more discussion than I have time for in this episode. For now, know that Tarbophon had once been a powerful wizard king in central Avestan, and was killed by Eredin himself at the end of the 9th century AR, only to rise again as a lich. In 3202 AR, Tarbophon returned, uniting the orcs of Belkzen under his banner and laying waste to the kingdom of Ustalav. For centuries he ruled, his armies ever swelling with undead and his power seemingly unstoppable. That is, until the formation of the Shining Crusade. This holy army, led by the Knights of Ozum and their legendary general Arnisant, managed to seal the Lich away within his lair of Gallow Spire. Finally, after 500 years, Ustalav knew freedom. And yet, peace has still eluded them to this day. With the royal line shattered and loyalty splintered, Ustalav remains in political and social conflict. Not only that, but Tarbophon's influence lingers on, not just in the cursed lands of Virlik, but in the works of his most loyal followers, the Whispering Way. Ustalav is currently split into 13 counties, further categorized into 3 political regions, the Soy Voda, the Palatinates, and the wasteland of Virlik. The Soy Voda encompasses the entire eastern expanse of Ustalav, and is still ruled by the nobility from the capital city, Caliphus. Though certainly the most cosmopolitan locale in the region, Caliphus is also overcrowded, decadent, and at times violent. The people of Caliphus tend to reject outsiders, sometimes out of fear, but other times out of plain old-fashioned cruelty. While the nobility of the Soy Voda claim to be the true blood of Ustalav, one cannot help but wonder what taint runs through the veins of this region. For while many supernatural dangers lurk in the shadows of these lands, much of the darkness here stems from their very human hearts. Perhaps this mentality best explains the existence of the region known as the Palatinates. Consisting of 3 counties who overthrew their noble families, the Palatinates is home to Ustalav's greatest intellectuals and freethinkers. Sounds like my kind of place. Under a democratic council of leadership, this region has spearheaded some of the most remarkable advances in science and technology to date from its flagship institution, the University of Lepidstadt. Of course, some detractors claim these scientists do more harm than good with their depraved experiments. Finally, Virlik is home to no one, save for a few stubborn settlers, a bevy of predatory monsters, and roaming undead left behind by Tarbophon. Unnatural storms plague the region, and a wild, untamed forest of warped trees known as the Gallow Garden dominates the area around the blasted crater where Tarbophon's Gallow Spire once stood. While great riches and fascinating artifacts likely await adventurers brave enough to claim them, so too does immense danger and evil. Just about any kind of vile and terrible monster imaginable dwells in Ustalav, of both the human and supernatural kind. Demon cults, vampires, eldritch cabals, werewolves, and more await those planning to adventure within. In our next episode, we'll dive deeper into the strange places and faces of Ustalav. Take some time to like and comment on this video, and subscribe to DD8. Want to hear about something specific? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching, safe travels, and happy trails.